Hello everyone, Hachadino over here, and I'm going to talk really fast about the changes. I'm going to go more in depth tomorrow. The Q&A thingy just ended, so I'm going to have a little of a list of the main announcement, let's say, and then some things that they talked about a bit later. So let's go into it in 1 second. So, first of all, we have many cool changes that you might already know. First of all, the patch will drop a little bit later this week, likely on Wednesday or Thursday, working hours for New Zealand. That may be on the day before for people in the West. And now, there will be more chests, more mobs. They are kind of shuffling things around with boss maps because some maps cannot spawn a boss, so they were actually spawning in less of a rate that they wanted. Instead of 1 to 4, it was more. They didn't say the number exactly, but it was like that. Now there will be 4 new tower maps. They were kind of cool. There was like a mesa map or something like that. There's a new tablet that add bosses maps that will be quite good to farm eye level 82 bases and also level 20 gems. Also, you have a very corrupted zone. You can get a lot of natural 82s without having to proc the 30% for the Atlas tree. Strong boxes made faster, that is never bad. Maps had clutter, you know, those trees or some hallways that you actually can't see through. You can get killed through that. More visual things on explosions, places like that. Now, also when rares die, they lose their capabilities to explode. I'm not 100% sure how this will work. We have more zoom on the atlas, and the world map is going to load faster. You know, sometimes you had that things like that. Biomes show on the map. That is mostly for this one here for local knowledge. So you know, for example, if you want to drop basic currency, you will go to swamp and water biome maps. And grass would be like to try and get those perfect and superior jewelers, and the forest, etc., to get extra jewels and other things. Now, as for omens, as you might expect, omens are really rare right now for the upper ones one, and they are also expensive. So if you don't have points into omens, you are likely to never see them, and if you see them, not be able to even defer them. They can cost up to almost 4k if you don't have like any points or tablets, reducing the deferral cost. The shop in expedition is going to be better rarity. It's actually funny because I just sold all my cons today. Basically, what you do on Tuyen and when and is you just keep rerolling until you get like a baseline item and see if the changes don't crangle them. And if they crangle, you just take it. Citadels are going to have a huge change. They're going to begin spawning closer to the Atlas. Some people say, I have been playing 200 hours and haven't seen a citadel. And you see their map and they just did like a circle around the map. Of course, you have to go like one place. But now they will also have a like a halo of light going into the sky. Like sometimes you know how you can see. Let me check the map. Like for example, when the citadel is in the fog of war, sometimes you can see them a little bit. Like if you were in the fog and you saw a little bit of it, and you were like, "Oh, here it is." Or I think I have one that's on, yeah, here. Like this iron citadel, I saw like these little houses here, and then I knew it was that biome. So I need to keep going higher. Now, as for other things going into the place, the citadel that I wanted to show you was this one that you can see like in the forward. So now it will have like a hell of light going into the sky, like you know how you can see towers. For example, if there's a citadel here, there will be a halo of light going up. Then Pinnacle boss will begin with 6 portals and attempts. They have said that for now it is mainly the Arbiter of Ash that will have 6 portals at difficulty 0, and they didn't like say more specific things, but we don't know much about that. Citadel bosses have been nerfed. They did say that Jamara, like the Copper Citadel one, is not that it was super rare, it was just that a lot of people died more to it. I myself haven't died to it, but I also went off super overgeared when I was already into that boss. I have died plenty of times to Doriani and the Count, so if I did die on that one, that would be my fault. Unix buffed. There had like a little screenshot, like someone we posted. Most of the buffs actually were not that that good. Going to be honest, they're going to keep being super trash, but what can you do? Now, mod waiting on identified rares and tiered rares. I actually didn't understand it that much. Apart from, for example, if you had a tier 5 tiered rare, you know that attack speed stops on bows at 5. So if you have a tier 5, all of the other attack speed that they are not that bad. Like tier 4, it's still almost 10% instead of 12. But you will not be able to see that. That will be, of course, not that good. Can restock runes on gear. Thank God. I was actually thinking about buying some other items because I had to change my runes. Now, some mobs and bosses, of course, were overtuned. They are going to change a lot of things. Console filters, very good. Right now, they will be able to use like people in the PoE one webpage. You can subscribe to an online filter or make one yourself if you want, and use that one through your console browser. And then a lot of various bug fixes and things. Now, of course, they are going to post the patch notes eventually, and there will be more info. And then I want to do more of a super deep dive with all of my opinions. But this is just like the information, plain and simple. I'm not going to make this longer. Have a nice day. And I also have a cool update for my build. As you can see now, I'm CI. Bye bye.